You have better self-control when you know what you want, so having it clearly defined. I have an exercise I like called the one-page miracle. On one piece of paper, write it out. Relationships, work, money, physical, emotional, spiritual health. What do you want? And then you post it where you can see it every day. And so if you do that, so that'd be one of the first things we do.
Right.
And that's a frontal lobe function. So we'll look at your brain in a little bit, but this front third of the brain, largest in humans than any other animal. This is what makes us human right here. And when it's strong, it knows what it wants, and then it acts consistently over time to get it. But when your head hit that car, it might have hurt it. And then even though you want it, it may be harder.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No doubt.
The other things, sleep for sure. If you sleep 7 or 8 hours, it gets good blood flow to your frontal lobes. Less than that, and when you travel, it can become problematic because there's less blood flow here. So you always want to think, okay, how can I keep good blood flow there? I think I told you I did a program with NBA referees, and so they ref a game at night, and then they have to take the first flight out in the morning.
Yeah.
Which is insane, because it means they're always sleep deprived.
That's why they make so many bad calls.
That's why they make so many bad calls.
Nah, I get it.
Nah, don't tell my friend Mark Davis that. So when you have a bad day, and say you end up doing things you don't really want to do, rather than just be hard on yourself, go, what happened?
I actually like to do that, yeah. If I'm messing up in a certain area, and that's why I think like getting to know yourself, like, okay, I did this. What led up to this? Was it because I didn't get my morning quiet time? Was it because of the night before when I was out too late?
Yeah, and so if you learn from the vulnerable times, you can start preventing them from happening. So like when I see people, they come to see me, they're generally not doing great, but they have good days and bad days. And then I intervene and they get better. I love that. But nobody just gets better. They're better and then they're not, and then they're better and then maybe they fall back. But if they stay with the program and they learn from what brings them down, they didn't sleep, they didn't eat, they believed every stupid thing they thought, then you can prevent them.
Right.
That makes sense?
For sure.
Your mental health is extremely important, not only to basketball and your basketball journey, but in life in general. The health of your brain, the health of your mental state is extremely, extremely important. This video has Dr. Amen, I believe his name is. He gave some very good information about keeping your brain healthy. And so I'm gonna break it down in this video. So before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, click all the little things down there. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What up, though? My name is Kevin Melson with Beyond Your Limits, and in this video here, we got Michael Porter Jr. and Dr. Amen, and they're talking about brain health and those things, how to keep your brain healthy, how to be in a good, healthy mind state, not only for basketball, but for life in general. And the first thing that Dr. Amen said, he was talking about his one-page miracle, how he wrote down what he wanted to get out of life and how to keep that in mind. That's a great idea. That's something I do all the time. It's called goal setting is what it really is. And so for you, if your goal is to make the NBA or to get a college scholarship, whatever it is, you need to write that down. You need to have that on your mind. And another thing that you can do that will really help, you can reverse engineer your success. You know, if your goal is to make it to the NBA, you know you're not going to be there tomorrow, but you need to reverse engineer it. You need to see what are the steps that's going to get you to the NBA or the steps that's going to get you a college scholarship. And you can break it all the way down and bring it all the way back till today. What can you do today that'll help you in the future get to your goal? So when you write down what you want out of basketball, you can do it in life as well as Dr. Amen did, but I'm just going basketball because that's what this channel is all about. It's about basketball and becoming a better basketball player. You want to make sure that your goal is a tangible goal, something that you can know that you're getting better. So you don't want your goal to be, I want to be a better shooter. You know, that's how do you know you're a better shooter? You want your goal to be, it should be something more so of, I want to shoot 40% from the three-point line or something like that, something that you can know that if you reach the goal or not. And so if your goal is to be able to shoot 40% from the three-point line, you should things that you can do, you need to see things that you can do today that'll help you reach that goal, you know, by a year or whatnot. One thing you could do is you can have better shot selection. That's something that really helped me become a better three-point shooter. Early in my career, I didn't really shoot threes that much. I was more so driving to the basket, slasher basketball player. But after college, when I went into pro, I became a much better three-point shooter, and I took a lot more three-pointers in pro as I did in college and high school. The game of basketball was evolving and changing. And one thing that helped me become a very good three-point shooter was just taking better shots. If every shot that I shoot, every three-pointer I shoot is a good shot, it's a better chance that I'll make it, and that'll make my percentage increase. Another thing that you can do is you can set some type of goal to, I don't know, make 100 threes every day. You know, off the catch or off the dribble, however you want to do it. Or maybe make 50 off the catch, make 50 off the dribble each and every day. You know, those things add up, they compound on each other. Each and every day you'll get a little bit better, a little bit better. Some days you might regress and it might take you a longer time, but if you keep doing that, if you have that consistency, you'll get a lot better. And so once you write those goals down, you want to reverse engineer it to see what you need to do today to get to that goal. And you know, you can keep checking on that goal. Are you getting closer? Are you getting closer? Are you getting further away? You can make adjustments. So I think that's extremely important to write down goals, write what you want to get out of basketball, and then make a plan for how you're going to get there. You don't want to just say, I want to be an NBA player and then don't have a plan to get there. Most likely it's not going to happen. They say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And so you want to make sure you got a plan to get where you want to go, to get what you want to get out of basketball. Another thing that Dr. Amen was talking about that I believe is extremely important is sleep, is rest. When I was young, I didn't really get a whole lot of sleep. For no reason at all, really, just staying up for no reason. But letting your body rest is extremely important in basketball. So in basketball, when you're practicing, when you're training every day, it breaks your body down. When you go to sleep, that's when your body has time to rebuild itself, to recover. And so you want to make sure that you're always getting proper rest. You also want to make sure that you're eating the right food too. I mean, you want to do the things that's going to give you an edge in basketball. When you don't have a lot of rest, you don't make great decisions. You know, your body is not in optimal performing condition, and you want to always be in your best when you're playing basketball. So make sure you get your rest, because that's a very important thing as far as decision making and playing basketball. And the last thing I want to get into on this video, you want to be intentional about your goals. It's like they say, no one ever gets better without trying. You gotta see your goals, know where you want to go, set that plan to get there, and you gotta be intentional about doing those things every single day that's going to get you closer and closer to your goal. Before you look up, you'll be there. So always be intentional about what you're doing. You don't want to just go in the gym just to go in the gym, don't know what you're working on, don't know what you're trying to get better. You want to be intentional about what you're doing. You want to be strategic. You want to make things happen. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you got a lot of value out of it. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, watch another video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.